Hello and welcome back to the Comics Family. Come and join us as we dive into this week's new releases for Wednesday the 12th of July.
Yeah, so why not grab yourself a coffee, ready up those snacks, and join us as we dive into this week's new comics.
So, first off this week, coming to us from Marvel Comics, we have Moon Knight number 25. It includes the first appearance for Layla El Fowley, later becomes a third Scarlet Scarab. I thought she was already in the books.
She was not. They replaced. I don't know if she was actually already in the books, but I know they replaced her as the love interest, and then later in the show we see she becomes a Scarlet Scarab, so now she's the Scarlet Scarab in the books. Which for me, I'm quite excited about that because I think that she was quite a cool Scarlet Scarab.
She was quite cool, yeah. I just wish I could pronounce her name properly.
Layla El Fowley.
Fowley?
Fowley? Clearly we are
not Faluli.
butchering this name.
Yeah, not Faluli, which is what I thought it was.
Falafel.
Layla El Falafel. Yes, dear. That's
There we go.
exactly. Falafeli.
It's something. But that's a nice cover from Moon Knight. I like that.
Yeah, it's all right.
And moving on. Second on the list is Night Terrors #1 from DC Comics. This is an event tie-in. Anyone that's read the DC previews and Night Terrors First Blood that came out last week. This is actually a really good intertwined series.
Yeah, so I haven't read First Blood yet, but I have read Joker and I've read Poison Ivy, and they were really good. I really liked the Joker one. It made me giggle.
Read Poison Ivy. I haven't read Poison Ivy. I've read the other two, not Poison Ivy. So it has made me think: do I want to get them all? But that's a lot of money. So
yes, that is
come first.
A commitment for a couple of months.
That is a commitment. It's like Anyway, moving on.
Next, again from Marvel, we have Miles Morales Spider-Man #8. This is cover art inspired by the Amazing Spider-Man #238.
And it's from your favourite person, Jim's Comics.
He's off of YouTube, don't you know?
You usually tell him to fuck off.
No, so, I told him to fuck off once.
Yeah, but it was hilarious. I was hoping you'd do it again.
No, I have no reason to tell him to fuck off over this one.
That is a nice cover. It's not as nice as the original, which is still on my bucket list of collecting. One of these days, I will have it.
Hobgoblin?
Hobgoblin, yes.
See, I know some stuff.
Which one?
Normie Osborn?
Who's never Hobgoblin. He's Red Goblin.
I knew he was a Goblin.
Try. Roderick Kingsley was the first Hobgoblin.
There's too many goblins.
And then we have Antarctica #1 from Image Comics, not Top Cow.
Top Cow.
A woman whose life fell apart after her father went missing from a secret research station in Antarctica is recruited to be an engineer at the same facility where a conspiracy would turn her life upside down. It could be an interesting read for all you conspiracy theorists out there.
That's the sort of thing I can imagine them making into a film.
That is the kind of thing they'd make into a film. So that could be a great investment book for anyone. Get your £3.50 or whatever it is in America, $3.99, and put that in your investment bin.
Yeah, it definitely strikes me. It's not a book that I'd necessarily go out of my way to pick up and read, but yeah, you can see them taking that concept and running with it for a TV definitely. Series or a film.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I feel TV series are better because you can get more out of the story than a 2-hour film.
Yeah. Right. Next, again from Image Comics, you have Fish Flies #1. A brutal crime puts the life of a teenage boy in the balance and sets off a chain of events in Bell River, Ontario that will permanently change several residents' lives. Was this not a free comic book day?
I was just thinking that myself. So, yeah, I haven't read the free comic book day one. I just collected it because they gave it to me.
Was it free?
Yeah, basically. Yeah. It just looks weird.
It looks very weird. That's a
You've got a pet
big ass fly.
Is that Jeff Goldblum?
Maybe it is.
No,
it's not making me want to visit Canada.
It's not piquing my interest either, but
if they have flies the size of children, I don't want to go to Canada.
Anyway, we have coming at you from Dynamite is Disney Gargoyles Dark Ages #1. It's a 4-issue limited series exploring a time when gargoyles and humans coexisted in peace. And I didn't know this was coming out. I was a massive fan of this series as a kid, and this might end up on my bucket list. Damn it. That's a nice cover. Not for you, maybe.
It's a gargoyle.
It is. I can't remember her name, but I know she's a treacherous bitch.
Oh, I never watched the cartoon series in the 90s,
Loved it.
which is strange considering my mum collects actual gargoyles and has a porch full of them.
So what you're saying is, if I was to collect the gargoyles from the Disney show and give them to your mum, she'd be like, oh, none the wiser.
Quite possibly.
Set myself a mission.
So, next we've got another Image Comics. They're heavily represented so far this week. We have Savage Dragon number 266. This is a new story arc, begins in San Francisco with new friends and foes. Huh. That is not selling it to me, to be entirely honest. It's like, it's number 266, but we're starting a new story.
So what you're telling me is he's moved to a new state with his dominatrix wife, I'm assuming. He's
Weird green
dragging
children.
kids, and that's your story arc. Well, sounds like Image are kind of just clinging on to Savage Dragon here.
I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah, he was one of the original 6. The original 6 that left Marvel.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, moving on from Dark Horse Comics, we have Savage Squad 6 #1. An elite of mercenaries are the last hope for humanity who are hunted down by the Scourge in a future war where war has destroyed the world.
Well, that just sounds depressing.
Just sounds like a story that's been fucking done over and over again.
Yeah, to be fair, it's like mercenaries, end of the world. Oh dear.
Same old story, different angle. Oh, look, these teenage kids are rebelling against the new war. Well,
Isn't
fuck
that
off,
what
kids,
teenagers
it's grown
do?
up. Of course it is.
Yeah, not piquing the interest at all.
No.
So I can't see where this one's from. But
No.
we have Sirens of the City #1. A pregnant teenage runaway in the 1980s New York is pursued by supernatural creatures in a series that is described as shining a light on bodily autonomy in a patriarchal world. Huh.
That shit.
Okay. How much random shit can we stick in one comic book?
Yeah, I'm moving on.
I don't even.
Let's have a look at the cover first. I mean, the cover's not bad, but
No, the
I
cover's
don't
pretty cool. It is very 80s.
know who this is from,
But
and
yeah,
it's not piquing my interests.
pregnant teenage runaways, 80s New York. That sounds gritty enough without chucking in
By
supernatural creatures.
Anyway, let's move on to the next one from FMP. Who the fuck are FMP? Anyway, they've got Svengoolie, Lost in Time #1. This is the first full-length solo featuring Svengoolie. Someone tell me who the fuck Svengoolie is.
I assume it's that dude.
Yes, but I've never heard of him. And the way they're talking about him, he's quite popular. Is it this dude or is it the weird dude behind him?
I don't know. Let's have a look. Who is Svengoolie?
Is he a master of the
Oh,
dead?
he's from a television program.
Is he?
Apparently so. He is the dude in the top hat.
Right, okay. Give us more.
Svengoolie spoofs a different horror or science fiction movie each week with funny sketches, corny jokes, and song parodies. So he's like the modern version of Weird Al.
Yeah, but didn't Weird Al... He did song parody. He didn't do any horror stuff. This is just like the horror version of Weird Al.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Svengoolie is an American-hosted horror movie television program.
It just sound... I'm sorry. This is my shit list.
Yeah. Clearly, it's an American thing because that explains why we've never heard of him.
Yeah.
But he is the random guy with the black eyes and the tufty little goatee. So, next up from IDW, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles / Stranger Things #1. Okay. It is a 4-issue limited series.
It should be a no-issue limited series. How
Ninja
is this a
Turtles.
crossover?
Yeah, Ninja Turtles meet Stranger Things.
What, you telling me that the Ninja Turtles live
Uh,
in New York City of the Upside Down? Because I don't understand how this is a crossover.
well, humanoid talking 6 foot turtles aren't strange enough, apparently.
This is true. Yeah. And look on your face, says it all.
So they decided it needed to be more strange.
No, they decided let's take two really popular things, Stranger Things and Ninja Turtles, come up with fucking some hack and slash story and throw them together because we think that will sell books. If I'm wrong and people genuinely read this and think it's amazing, please let us know in the comments and I promise to jump off of a high cliff
Please don't. Um,
into like a river. I'm going to kill myself. Jeez.
but I wonder if the turtles play D&D.
Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael maybe, Leonardo no chance. He's too by the book, like the righteous son and that. Where Donny would definitely be the DM,
He's
and
the
Mikey
nerd.
would
He
definitely
was
be
my favourite.
the weird
Have you worked out what the
father.
yellow one is called?
I have, but I can't pronounce it, so I'll show you later.
Oh,
But
it's
I
not
do
like
know
some
she's
random.
not an original turtle. She's a woman that helps out, gets badly injured because the turtle's blood has healing properties. She has a blood transfusion, which mutates her into a turtle.
Okay.
Yes. So
Is
now
that strange enough for you? Whoever created Ninja Turtle Stranger Things.
I haven't read it. Obviously, I've never really read the Turtles comics, which is weird 'cause I love Ninja Turtles. But yeah, it was just. I mean, she's taken to being a turtle, but at the same time, she's lost her humanity. So hopefully, there's a little arc there where she's fighting against. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
then we have The Hunger and the Dusk, again from IDW. This is issue number 1. 4 enemies, humans and orcs, join forces and battle against an ancient humanoid threat. Well, talking of D&D, this sounds very D&D questy.
It sounds very Warcraft. Was it Deathwing?
I don't know, maybe.
When the Horde and the Alliance had to come together to fight the giant fuck off dragon that was
I
trying
never
to
played Warcraft.
destroy everything.
That would make sense, but I can't stop looking at this guy.
Considering humans and orcs were kind of like the leading faction, the leading races for each faction.
I can't help looking at how serious these 4 are, and then how laid back this guy is, and it just makes me think.
He's the bard.
Yeah, he's obviously the bard. He's got the instrument, but it makes us think of our very own Dakath, and how he would just not be interested in anything.
Very true. He'd be too busy trying to hump brides and killing their dads. Right, next we have Night Terrors Green Lantern #1. This is a 2-issue limited series, as we have mentioned already about the Night Terrors. That's kind of cool.
It's a nice, yeah, it's a nice cover. I mean, I'm not a bless you. I am not a Green Lantern fan. I think he's a ridiculous character.
You
I
know,
know
you
there's
can
people out there that
take him
like
out with a
him.
2B pencil.
True, you can. I've never got the whole Lantern core and the colour thing. It doesn't. I know there's people out there who are really into it and really love it, but
You are not one
I
of
just
them.
don't get it. I don't. Why? Here's a ring that makes you powerful with green and hope. Here's a 2B pencil. You're fucked. You're out. You're out for the count.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no! Someone has a sponge. I'm doomed.
Washy washy.
Someone washy that page and put something decent on it. Anyway, moving on. It seems like we're going to get a big hit from Night Terrors this week. But then we've got Night Terrors, Robin #1. This is the first appearance of Nightmare Robins. So, there you go. That might be one to collect if you're into your first appearances. I believe the Robins in this book are Jason Todd and Tim Drake. Yes, I did have a little read about this one earlier.
Batman and I think is it Nightwing
Yeah.
in blue?
Nightwing's got the black and blue. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the original Robin.
they rock up in Poison Ivy.
Batman's rocked up in everything so far.
Yeah, he's rocked up
Yeah,
in Poison Ivy.
because I got the Batman Night Terrors as well, and that was a good one.
How was it?
Yeah, yeah. You can hit me later for buying a Batman book.
No, that's fine.
I was in that by Super Dish.
That's the only reason you actually don't want to commit to buying all of
I'm
these,
not
because you
buying.
end up having to buy a Superman book.
No, not happening. Never happening.
So, carrying on with the Night Terrors, we also have Shazam #1. This is the first appearance of the Nightmare Captain, Teth Shazam.
Now, I know they changed Shazam lately, but is it now Lady Shazam and not Billy Batson? I think it's Billy Batson. Someone fill me in. Is he dead? Has he moved on? Has he given it
Well,
up?
this is
I think
a
that's night
nightmare,
time. Yeah, that's
so
the nightmare at the back there. This dude. And this
yeah.
is Shazam. So, damn it, I might have to buy this one now just to fucking find out. Damn it! Stop taking all my money. That was my warning. That beeping sound was that I'm spending too much money.
It's not the dishwasher at all.
No.
Even the appliances are judging you.
So then, again, more Night Terrors. This one is The Flash, issue #1. Have a look at that cover. That is very... Oh, first I thought he was getting pulled back by zombies, but I'm assuming that's Insomnia.
Yeah, I'm guessing it might be.
Yeah, it's an okay cover.
That's a bit weird and creepy.
They're all a bit weird and creepy.
Yeah, but that's like,
Extra weird and creepy.
it's the eyes. They're like burning into my soul.
Then let's move away from the soul burning.
And continuing on a little bit further, we have Night Terrors Zatanna #1. This is the first appearance of the Sleepless Queen and the first appearance of Rustbringer. Well, that sounds like a bad name for a hero, villain. Is it
Whatever it is.
water?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, this guy's from Doom Patrol. I just know what his name is.
Yeah.
But that's the Tanner.
Yes, because again, I think she got mentioned in Harley Quinn from last week.
Right.
She's like super magicy witch girl.
It's their version of Scarlet Witch.
Maybe.
Right. Oh, look, and mention of Doom Patrol. Next up, we have Unstoppable Doom Patrol, issue #4. This is the first appearance of Metal Woman.
I misread that when I just glanced down and I was like, who the fuck is Meat Woman?
So, I'm assuming this is the Doom Patrol and they're all just in her head.
They're all part of
Therapist?
her imagination.
Now, the android machine thing seems to have a brain. Someone fill me in. Is he like a human that's now living inside, his consciousness is inside the machine with his brain?
Maybe he's like the Tin Man who just wishes for a brain.
But he looks like he's already got a brain and now he's in a Tin Man body, even like.
Or maybe they gave the Tin Man a brain.
Maybe they did.
Carrying on from DC, we have World's Finest Teen Titans #1. This is a limited series that retells the story of the Teen Titans in their early days.
Haven't we touched on this book already? Maybe in the
No,
previews.
I think it was Titans, not...
No, we have, because we moaned about who these characters were.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it was like...
Robin. That might be Wonder Woman's daughter.
Oh, maybe.
Don't know who she
I'm
is.
pretty sure we had this conversation. Isn't she like Bumblebee or something? Because we're like, it's a piss taker, the Wasp.
Bumblebee, Arsenal, Kid Flash, Aqualad. I don't know who that is.
So I'm guessing she's like... So it is Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, the Flash.
Yeah. Green Arrow. Bumblebee.
And the Wasp.
Yeah. Well, they all nick from each other, so...
Yeah.
Moving on, we have Amazing Spider-Man issue 29, which is a variant cover by Guiada Perez Soneto.
And yet again, as much... That's a cool cover. I like that cover. But what is it doing on Spider-Man? It's a Captain Marvel cover. Why is there a Captain Marvel cover on a Spider-Man book?
Captain Marvel came out last week. Why is this not on that from last week? Why is it not a variant from that?
Because last week they had a Hellfire Gala variant.
But I've seen it before where they've had like 9 or 10 different variants of books.
But why? Why is it not on a Captain Marvel book. What is it doing on Spider-Man?
Right. Are you ready?
No, I'm angry now. They have woken my inner Hulk.
Apparently they have, yes.
It really
Let's move
bothers
you on
me.
to...
No, it bothers me. It's going to annoy me from now on. This one has Spider-Man on it.
yes, because this is...
Fallen Friend number 1. It is a one-shot aftermath of Kamala Khan's death.
Yes. Obviously, Spider-Man feels very guilty
Sad.
because, it was his ex-girlfriend she was saving.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you didn't read that book.
No,
Yeah.
MJ.
Yes. She disguised herself
Oh,
as MJ and gets stabbed because of it.
oh, that's
Spoiler alert.
sad. Yeah, seriously, spoiler alert, dude. You should have said that beforehand.
That's right, I'll go back and edit in and shout, spoiler alert. Oh, what? Right. There we go. Spider-Man issue number 7. Third printing. Third fucking printing. Yes, it's the first appearance of Spider-Boy. Who wants a third printing?
Someone that just wants to read the book and couldn't get it before because it was too overpriced because everyone got so carried away.
Okay, why is it a fucking key of the week then?
Fuck knows.
I don't understand why
This
that's a
time
key
it
of the
wasn't
week.
Jim.
I don't understand why that's a key of the week. No, this time it wasn't Jim.
It is a cool cover.
Fuck Jim.
I'll admit it's a cool cover, but isn't that the same as the second print cover?
No, it's not. It's different.
It's very similar to the second print cover.
Just don't. Moving on.
Next, we have Web of Carnage number 1. Again, with the one-shot aftermath. It is the one-shot aftermath of the Carnage Reigns event.
Yeah, and this is a very weird mix-up with Carnage versus Morlan. I don't understand why he's fighting him. And I'm not going to buy the book to find out. So, moving on. Let's have a closer look.
That looks like quite a cool cover, to be fair.
It is a nice cover, yeah. I'll give him that.
If you followed the Carnage Reigns event, then it's definitely one to pick up to see what happens afterwards. But we didn't, so we won't.
And then we have What If Dark Loki issue number 1. A one-shot, a tale of one of Asgard's worst days and one of Loki's best. How can you have Dark Loki? He's a villain. He's already dark.
Yeah, but he's like a villain, anti-hero, lovable rogue. Like, he's not a villain so much anymore. Because he's not
thinking Tom Hiddleston.
He's not the god of mischief anymore. He's the god of stories. So he's kind of like not quite so much the trickster god and bad guy. He's like lovable, cheeky rogue.
Yeah.
Rounding out our quite long list today, we have X-Men Days of Future Past Doomsday number 1. This is a 4-issue prequel to the classic Days of the Future Past story arc told in X-Men number 141 and 142.
I have those. Sorry.
I like it. I have those.
Yes.
Well, does that mean you're then going to need these because it's a prequel to what happens in those?
Oh, why did you say that?
You're the one who was like, I get those. That's quite a cool cover, to be fair.
That is a nice cover. But I don't feel like I do need these. It's not. Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
4-issue prequel. Yeah. Right. So that's it for our keys of the week. So let's bring up our pull list and look at what else we've got.
Okay, so we have quite a long pull list this week.
We do, but that's because there's a very special event going on.
Yes. Well, that was what I was about to say. If you gave me a chance. So last week, the Hellfire Gala kicked off. It is, for those of you that don't know, it is a Marvel event. It is an X-Men event. And we have, I think it's 28 variant covers.
What, in total?
Yep, in total. Released across July. And so the last week, the first 10 were released. I think this week there's only 6, thankfully, for my bank account. And yeah, they're like high fashion kind of covers. It's the mutants' answer to the Met Gala.
Oh
So
yeah.
yes, we didn't talk about it last week because I kind of forgot that it was happening, and it wasn't until we went to go and get our normal books, and I was like, "Oh, let's have a look at what covers we've got for this book that I was planning on getting," and then I was like, "Oh, Hellfire," and then I picked out the ones I liked, and then realised there was only a couple of ones that I wasn't that bothered about. And I was like, well, if I don't get them, then I'm going to live to regret it. So I ended up buying all 10 that came out last week. And now we've pulled all of the ones that are coming out this week.
Well, let's jump into it. So first on our list is the Amazing Spider-Man issue 29, twice. We have the A cover for me, and the Hellfire
Yes.
cover for you.
Yes.
So what's happening in Amazing Spider-Man number 29? He's beaten and bloody with his back against the wall as Spider-Man finally met his match. Oh, there's a line I've never heard before.
So
And there's your favourite cover.
the thing is, I like that as a cover. I'm just really annoyed that it's on Spider-Man.
I mean, I really like that A cover. That's
Yeah, the A
really
cover
nice.
is quite cool. The A cover is mildly Momoko-esque. It's kind of that
Yeah, I see where you're
sort
coming
of
from.
style.
Yeah, okay, I see where you're coming from, but it's definitely
It's
not
not, no.
Momoko. We've got some nice variant covers. Obviously, the Captain Marvel. You've got Silk, apparently fighting off a symbiote.
Yeah, that
Another
does look quite cool, to be fair.
the Chichetto variant. Spider-Man's villains called it. Fuck me, that's a cool cover.
That is a cool cover. That is definitely a cool cover. Do not add that to the pull list as well.
Nope.
Right, so
Miles.
we've got so we've got Silk.
It's a 616. I wanted a bigger look. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
There you go.
That is cool.
That is very cool. I won't be getting it. Do you want it?
No. I do, but no. Don't click the button. We'll see what Jamie gets in, to be fair.
That is true.
Because that's also a really cool Black
Cat
Cat
and
versus Venom.
Yeah, that one I could leave. Well, she's very
I'm confused as to why her suit has got so many teeth.
because it's a symbiote.
So many teeth. Dentist's
What
dream.
is Venom up to with these fingers? Where's he going?
Don't.
Naughty Venom.
No, don't twist it.
Where's the Captain Marvel in colour?
Yes.
Let's have a little butcher that one. Yeah, that's okay.
It's a cool cover. It just really upsets me that
Oh, you
it's
want it
on.
pulled?
No, I said it's a cool cover. But it really upsets me that it's on a bloody Spider-Man book.
And then we got. I didn't actually see who this was, but it's a nice Miles Morales cover.
Yeah, that is a cool Miles cover.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not enough for me to want to get it.
And that, again, down the bottom, they had a really nice Gwen cover.
I'm going to go for the Virgin variant. This is the Unknown Comet 616. That's a lot of fucking variants.
Yes.
It's a Virgin foil variant. You like a foil variant?
I do. I do like that. It's
That is
cute.
nice, yeah.
I like the art on that.
From Zerdy. Zerdy.
Yes. And then last but not least is the one that is on my pull list because it's a Hellfire. It's a David Nakayama variant
Oh, get lost here, mate.
of Black Cat and MJ.
Yes, that is a very nice. That is lovely. I do like that. I do
That
like
is
the
cool.
Hellfires.
Yes, there were some absolutely gorgeous Hellfire variants. I got the Thor annual last week. I actually got 2 copies because there was a cover I really liked of Lady Thor. Oh no,
I believe so.
it was
It was a 4 annual.
It was Jane Foster as Valkyrie, wasn't it?
She is Valkyrie.
But I also got the Hellfire one of that, which is Thor topless, and I'm like, please, can I have a Chris Hemsworth reliving that exact outfit, please? I still love you.
Yeah, I feel like it.
Anyway, moving on before he sulks at me anymore. We have the Great British Bump Off number 4. It is definitely getting hot and fierce in the tent. So this is an Agatha Christie style murder mystery set in the world of English competitive baking. For those of you that, haven't been listening to the fact that I get this every time it's out. Breakthroughs occur in the case of the mysterious UK bakery tent poisoning as Shauna gets closer to solving the mystery while hoping not to get battered in the process. Can she unlock the conspiracy and trap the poisoner in time, or will they slip through her buttery fingers? Dun, dun,
Ooh.
dun.
Like he's
Yes.
saying, ooh.
Yes, pretty much. He's a bit like that.
And then you got the variant cover.
How much more British can you get?
What? Tea, Union Jack, and poison.
And a cat in the background.
And that, oh, Daisy.
It actually does look like our cat. It's like it's a Union Jack teacup.
Yeah, that is a nice cover. I'll give you that.
Yeah, but it's such a fun story. I'm really enjoying this book. It's so light-hearted and fun.
Moving on, we have Groot issue number 3. Marvel and Yondar have been captured by the monstrous Ags. But there's more to this deadly creature than Groot and his friends realise. Who is he, and why has he raised Groot's homeworld? Find out here. Oh, I wasn't going to read Spider-Man to find out, was I? I mean, the A cover's alright. And the B cover just looks...
That's an angry little Groot.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one.
No.
I prefer the A.
Yeah, I prefer the A cover. That's quite cool, to be fair, that A cover.
Yeah, Yondar and Marvel
I'm
trapped in Groot's
assuming
head.
Yondar is related to Yondu.
If she is, I haven't found out yet. It's probably turned out to be his mum.
Or his daughter.
No, because this is well before.
Oh, is it?
This is when, yeah, Groot's a kid, so before the Guardians are formed,
Oh, okay.
or that version of the Guardians are formed.
So, next on the list, we have the Immortal X-Men number 13. This is purely here because it is a Hellfire variant.
So we're not even going to talk about this.
No, I'm not actually buying this for the story that's inside of it, although there are some
Nice.
other cool variant covers.
Yeah.
I
You want
like
to
that
click on
one.
them? That one.
Yeah, I like that.
It's Kitty and Emma Frost.
I don't want it, but I like it.
No. I thought this was Gambit at first. I don't believe it is now. I can't remember who this guy is.
I was going to say, it definitely looks quite like Gambit.
It looks like him, but it's definitely not him.
Oh.
I don't know if this is the guy. It's Cypher. Yeah, it's Cypher. Douglas Ramsey.
Oh, there you go. That looks like his headshot. That's his
Yeah.
corporate headshot.
Basically, yeah.
Yes, but
I remember,
going
is this
back,
the guy that talks to Krakoa? Someone let me know in the comments, please. Going back to...
I was going to say, because I haven't read any of the Krakoa stuff.
No. That one?
No, that's it. So these are I'm trying to remember.
The 5.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I was just going to.
That may
I
work.
can't. Yeah, because I can't remember much about them. I remember reading about
know.
them, and now I can't remember much about them.
Separately, they're not really much. One makes golden eggs. One does something else. I think this is Hope Summers. But together, they can recreate bodies and bring them back to life. Henceforth, mutant kind no longer fears death. So not only do they bring the body back, they can bring you back at the point of your death.
Huh.
So you remember everything.
So there we go.
Yeah. So whether the original you was actually dead, but they make out like you're not, you're carried on.
So there we go.
I can't remember the 5's names. I can't remember everything exactly because I don't read a lot of the X-Men books now.
But yes, that is definitely a cool cover.
I know a little bit. That's about it. And then moving on, we have Night Terrors issue number 1. Who is Insomnia? Hello, ghouls and ghosts. This is Boston Brand, aka Dead Man. Yes, he has a shit name. And I'll be your supernatural tour guide across the Night Terror stories. After that fancy special oversized issue you have read first, the world is trapped inside the nightmares. And Batman and I are trying to figure out who Insomnia really is. And why he wants revenge on the heroes of the DC universe. Now, spoiler alert, when he says Batman and I, he means Batman's unconscious and he's possessed his body.
But he'll also explain why Batman has cropped up in all of the others.
No, it's just because Batman's probably their biggest fear. I mean, big muscular dude dressed as a bat would freak me the fuck out as well.
Poison Ivy was like, why the fuck are you being nice to him? Why does he live next door? We don't like this guy.
Yeah. So here's the variant cover. This is a cool Dead Man cover. That is creepy as fuck.
That is his head melting.
Yeah, that is weird.
That is very weird.
I like it.
You would. You're
Thank
weird.
you. That's why you married me. Then we have a Batman / Dead Man combined cover.
That's like a.
Yeah, I feel like Daredevil.
It's Daredevil with
Yeah,
slightly different horns.
he's haunted. Here's the weird glow in the dark one. That's
That
making me feel sick.
that's like it's been on LSD or something.
I feel like I'm on LSD just watching this. Here's a very retro one. Dig now, die later.
Okay then.
That just looks terrible.
Yeah, not such a fan of that one.
And then you got a couple of sketch variants, which I'm not going to touch on. If I use that last sketch variants, you can look yourselves.
So next we have Loki number 2. The past can never just stay buried, can it? Loki's turn at playing good guy has been interrupted by the resurgence of relics from his nefarious past. Now that he's set sail on his ship made of fingernails, he tracks the first of these to the destroyed Nidavellir, where the relic has been crafted into a devastatingly powerful weapon that the dwarves are warring over. And as a bonus, a pair of unexpected Marvel fan favourites appear to clean up Loki's past mess. Ooh.
I like the end cover. That's a nice cover.
That is a nice cover. I really enjoyed the first one of these.
Yeah, as did I. It's definitely a good read. Yeah, I feel it's going to be a good little series to collect.
Yeah. And I still can't get over the fact that it's a boat made of fingernails, which is ridiculously creepy though.
Yeah, but if you read the book, it tells you how and why, and it's actually very clever how he does it.
It is, but it's still creepy. It's a boat made of fingernails.
Creepy dark magic that's involved as well. That's a nice cover as well.
That is also quite cool.
And then the very...
That's very The Crow.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know if it's meant to be a Crow homage. But
maybe.
Yeah.
That's quite a cool film from what I can remember. Pretty sure I liked that film.
Yeah.
But yes, definitely looking forward to reading that one.
So, here's another one for you.
Yeah. So again, this is the Miles Morales Spider-Man number 8, purely because of the Hellfire Miles variant.
It's not the best Hellfire I've seen.
No, but it's still pretty cool.
Yeah, okay. And there you've got the Hobgoblin variant that they talked about.
That's quite cool.
That one?
No, the other one.
The Hobgoblin?
No, the other one.
Right, okay.
There were 3 options. The other one.
Oh, shut up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite cool.
That's all right.
But, yeah.
Why is his head so large?
I don't know. Maybe he's got really big hair.
Perhaps, Dib. I don't think so, but okay. We'll go with that.
But yes, this is another one on the Hellfire Gala list that if I hadn't decided I was going to get them all, I was a bit on the fence about that one. It's cool. I wouldn't necessarily have gone out of my way to get it, but seeing as I've started, I'm going to get them all. So
we touched on the Moon Knight A cover on the keys. I'm going to go straight into the Hellfire Gala here.
Now this one, when I saw it, I was like, that is cool.
That is cool, but what do you expect from Moon Knight, Mr. Mark Spector? But let's touch on the book itself. Moon Knight's past and present collide, leading into his first ever event series. The past comes back to bedevil Moon Knight as he pursues his latest enemy, someone once familiar and new. From grim New York nights to the blazing sun of Alexandria days, Moon Knight hunts for answers among the graves of Hart Island while haunted by the last mission of the Carnot Cowboys. A mercenary crew counting among its members Mark Spector, Jean-Paul Duchamp, Robert Plesko, and Leila El Falafel, plus a classic Moon Knight story from the past by Doug Mook and Bill Sienkiewicz. Just stop giving me names I can't freaking pronounce.
And where are those cowboys from?
Carnot Cowboys.
I was like, you were like Canark.
Was I?
Yeah.
I can't speak. I mean, they are the Canuck. The Karnak cowboys. Shut up.
I assume they're like Egyptian mercenary
I think they just
gang.
whoever he worked for before we become Moon Knight.
All
But
right.
yeah, there's the Hellfire cover. That
Yeah,
is a really
that
nice
is
cover.
cool. That's a definite unusual negative space, very artsy
Oh, there's a lot of variants here.
cover.
You've got the Frank Miller Virgin variant. Not a fan.
Not really, no. Not feeling that one.
This is cool. The
Oh,
Art Germ.
it's art germ,
Of
of
course, it's
course it's
cool.
cool. That is cool.
Oh, that is cool.
Jamie, please get that one in. We want that one.
Damn it.
You want that
I'm
one?
not going to cover the A cover because we've already touched on that. This is a very retro. This is the LSD one out again.
Yeah, that one is a bit weird and trippy. I
Giving her their
genuinely,
eyebrows.
I thought he was
Clinging
holding
to her
his.
eyebrows.
No, I thought he was holding his eyes open. It was like, you
Oh,
will
yeah.
look. But no, he wasn't.
Here's a Frank Virgin variant. That's a nice variant as well, but I do prefer the Art Germ.
Yeah, that is quite cool.
I'm not going to do Art Germ again. This is the Shung variant.
That's quite cool. Yeah, I don't
A lot of
dislike
people
that
don't
one.
realise that he's actually black suit underneath with white armour.
Oh,
And then we've got the Christopher Negative Space variant. There's Werewolf by Night.
what has he got to do with Moon
Moon
Knight?
Knight. There's Moon Knight first appears in Werewolf by Night.
Oh, okay. I was like, other than the fact that they both come out at night,
Yeah,
what's
no.
the connection?
There's a big rivalry between the two.
Oh, okay.
Moon Knight's hired to like kill him. Oh, excuse me. Moon Knight's hired to like go off and kill him and stuff. And I
Okay.
think that's all the covers. Yep, that's all of the Moon Knights. So let's jump into the next on our list, which is definitely one for you.
Yep. So this is Multiversity. Harley screws up the DCU number 5. After accidentally undoing the Justice League's origin stories and kinda sorta dooming our timeline, Harley's done all she can to right her wrongs and bring the DCU's heroes back, and she's had a lot of fun doing it. But now she's found herself face to face with the most tragic origin of the DCU, Batman's. Will she be able to doom Bruce Wayne's parents to their untimely fate for the sake of the universe? Now, I started getting these because I was like, these covers are just so much fun. And then I haven't actually got around to reading them. The pile is sat next to me on the table in my in my reading pile. So I really do need to get around to reading these soon. But they are so much fun.
That's a cool cover.
That is a cool cover.
The Sega Kuna. It's
That is
very
cool.
manga-esque. Oh,
Will you stop that?
no, could you nick my mouse mat? Thank you.
There you go. You have used your words.
I was using my words. It's how we're doing a podcast. Moving on. Is that a llama or a hyena on a
No,
mountain?
they're hyenas. She has 2 pet hyenas. They're her spirit guides.
Oh, it's the hat. I genuinely thought it was a mountain that had the head of a hyena. They're her spirit guides.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that one.
You might need to tell me more. Or do you want putting this on your pull list?
No. But if I see it, I might have to get that version.
Okay, so one of them.
But I have got like the cartoony ones of all the others. So
Yeah, I know you have, yeah. And then there's that retro, the blunder
yes.
of the century.
The annoying Superman, the annoying versus Harley Quinn.
No, Superman versus the annoying Harley Quinn.
Oh. I think I was right first time.
I think your version was better, yeah, definitely. Did you want to talk about it or?
I just did.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
You do not listen to me, do you?
Of course I listen to you. Why did you say something? Moving on, and this is a cover I've been waiting on for a while.
Yes.
Red Goblin number 6. How nice is that cover?
You've literally been waiting for this
awesome.
since you saw it in the previews.
Yes. I've clicked the whole series purely for this. That is such a nice cover. But nature versus nurture begins. Carnage reigns may be over, but Normie Osborn and the rascal symbiotes' problems are only just beginning. For weeks, Normie's pacified the symbiote and managed to keep the rabid killing machine inside it under control. But in this issue, Normie learns that you can't fight nature. Ooh. What?
Why did you suddenly go really quiet?
I didn't go really quiet. How did I go quiet? Oh, weird. Let's look at the variants.
Right, no need to shout.
Well, we're being weird.
You're weird.
Meh.
Not as good. It's alright,
No.
but it's not so cool.
That's the Flash Thompson Venom as well.
Oh.
Not Eddie Brock. Oh,
And
Misery.
that's a misery one.
Yeah. Then you got
Which
Red
makes sense
Goblin.
because it's his mum.
Orange. Hold on.
See, I
Is
remember
that
some
Jeff?
stuff.
Is that a little Jeff behind? Coming out of her butt? She's pooping a Jeff.
Maybe it's a Jeff. Maybe
Looks
it's a
like a
dog.
Jeff. No, I don't think it's a dog.
She's sat on Jeff.
Anyhow,
Why is there an extra pair of legs?
I think someone else is meant to be in the picture. Well, look at that.
That is a cool cover.
Yes. That's definitely going to be my pick of the week. I don't even care how good the story is.
You're like, I'm running just for the cover. That's my job.
Right, over to you.
So next we have Rogue and Gambit number 5. The powers that break. The power broker emerges from the shadows to make the deal of a lifetime. Selling was always risky business, but with an asset like Rogue in his Rolodex, the payoff is worth it. Only Anna Marie isn't one who can be controlled. And while Gambit knows her sweet side, the rest of her can be mighty mean. Rogue crosses a line she can't uncross in a shocking twist that will have repercussions across all Krakoa. Ooh, what does she do?
I don't know, but I know that she's currently under his control. Yeah, I need to read this one now. I've only got the one variant. It's the Savage Lands Virgin variant. So for all of you out there that are into your smut,
It's not that smutty though.
for all of
Like,
you out
yes,
there
she's
that are
in a
into your not so much
bikini.
smutty, yeah, no,
Yes,
but it's
she's
still
in.
smut.
Yes, she's in a bikini, but that's definitely more Lara Croft swimsuit than out and out smut.
Okay. I like the A cover though.
I quite liked that cover. Like, not
What,
enough
the
to go out
smut
and
cover?
get it, but I quite like that cover.
See, I like this cover. This is quite a cool.
Yeah, that is
A cover.
cool.
Moving on. This is definitely one for me.
Clearly. So we have Scarlet Witch number 6. Family matters. Wanda's loyalties are tested when an enemy of the Kree Skrull Empire falls through the last door, desperate for help avenging their fallen comrades. Will Wanda honour the commitment she made to helping those in need, whoever they are, or will her love for her son Wiccan and his husband Hulkling triumph over all? Plus, a familiar figure appears at Wanda's shop, and it seems rumours of his death have been greatly exaggerated. But does he come as friend or foe?
Who is it?
Well, I've got an idea of who it is. Yes.
I too have an idea of who it is.
From the end of the annual. Yes.
Right, okay. Let's
Yes.
have a look at what other covers Wanda's got.
Oh, well, that looks cute.
Ooh, what, the cola
The
variant?
Betsy Cola variant, yeah. To be fair, I like all of these covers.
You usually do.
Yeah.
It's very bewitched.
It is very bewitched. It's very cute. That's a very twee cover.
Yeah, that face creeps me out.
Yeah, the face is a little bit creepy, actually, when you see it up close.
Is that a Momoko?
Yeah,
Oh, of course
there's
it
the
is.
Momoko variant with Wiccan.
Again, the face is creepy.
Yeah, her face is a little bit creepy in that one. But, yes, that's her and Wiccan.
I know, yeah. Are you trying to tell me who Wiccan is?
No, I was just pointing it out. And then there's one with her and Agatha.
Sonic Homage. Oh, I like that. That's a good cover.
That is cool. But again, the face is slightly
Wait, weren't they
intense.
fighting each other a little while ago?
No.
Well, the annual they were friends. I thought they were fighting.
Agatha is being typically Agatha and trying to manipulate Wanda.
Okay. Yep, that sounds more like it.
It was Agatha all along. So, yeah.
So that was a musical rendition of our podcast. And then we've got... Now, this got better. I know when you asked me about the first one, how I felt. This has got a little bit better as it's gone on. So we've got
Okay.
Warlock Rebirth, issue number 4. It's Warlock versus Warlock. But will Adam emerge victorious? Will Eve reign supreme as the new Warlock of the Cosmos?
So he's fighting a female version of himself?
Essentially.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, just the one variant. It's a nice variant,
That's pretty cool.
but I think I'll stick with the A cover. I usually do.
You usually do, yes.
It's a nice cover.
It's all right. And then we're finishing off with 2 very lovely Hellfire Gala variants.
Oh, you are getting that though.
So we have X-Force 42, which again is purely for the Hellfire, which I believe is Bishop.
That is Bishop.
I don't know who he is. I only know that from reading about the Hellfire covers.
I have taught you nothing.
You've taught me a lot, but I'm assuming he's a mutant.
He appears in X-Men books. No, he's not. He's the janitor. He is a mutant, yes.
Minnie Mouse appears on the cover of a freaking Spider-Man book. She's not a Spider-Man.
Okay, I'll give you that one. Oh man, he ripped Deadpool in half. I heard you.
This is the thing so as with the other, like the Disney 100 covers and stuff, the characters that are on the cover of the book aren't necessarily anything to do with the book. They're a lot better at least having a connection to the book, like Black Cat and MJ on a Spider-Man. Last week we had Dylan Brock Venom on a Venom book.
Makes sense.
Obviously Thor on Thor. You know,
That's the dream you wish you could see.
Yes. So there does tend to be a connection, but it's not 100% characters from that book.
Okay, I'll let you off. But there's a nice variant cover. I don't know who this big gorilla guy is. I genuinely
He's a
have
big angry robot guy.
no idea who the big blue robotic gorilla is. Someone
What-
please fill me in.
What is he doing to Rogue?
I don't even know if that's Rogue or that's Kitty.
Oh,
It might be Rogue because she's got a
The-
streak. But
yeah. I was figuring it might be Rogue because of the stripe.
yeah, moving on. We've got the Stormbreakers variant. Oh, that's very retro. First class X-Men. Angel, Banshee. The originals. Jean,
Yes.
Cyclops. Beast. Look, Beast before he's blue. And Iceman. That's right. Beast didn't turn out as a big blue beast. Didn't start out as a big blue beast, I should say.
I know. I've seen the films. This is making him die inside because he hates those films. I think they're decent. Like, I didn't know the source material when I watched those films, so I actually enjoyed them as films. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. But please don't ever mention those fucking films again.
Well, please make the thing with the 1,000 eyes go away.
But we're talking about the covers.
But it's creepy and it's the things nightmares are made out of.
No, this isn't Night Terrors, dear.
What is going to give me fucking night terrors?
Alright, moving on before she freaks the fuck out.
Yeah, give me pretty Hellfires back.
There you go. This is your final Hellfire. This is X-Men Days of Future Past, Doomsday number 1. I don't know who that's meant to be. Is that meant to be Betsy? Psylocke? Same person?
I can't remember who that was meant to be.
It's not Jubilee, is it?
Possibly. I can't remember.
Whilst you're looking
Give
that
me
up,
one
I'm going to
moment.
go through the other variants.
So that was Kitty Pryde.
That was Kitty Pryde, yes.
Yes, or as it says on there, Kate Pryde, because apparently she's grown up and is now known as Kate rather than Kitty.
Yeah. So this Virgin variant, anyway, as we're moving on, it's very picturesque.
I don't like it.
No, I don't like it. It's not the best one I've seen. Let's
No.
look at the Stormbreakers variant. Oh, Sentinels everywhere.
Kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah. Again, they're going with the very early age X-Men. Like first class X-Men. And no, not the fucking film.
I'm sorry, I liked the films.
I know you did. Now, here's some Days of Future Past.
Also, decent film. Just to make you die inside.
Saturday morning variants.
Oh, that's cute.
It's ridiculous.
I like it.
You would.
Not as
Later on.
much as I like the Hellfire, but I like it. My one problem with the Kitty Pryde Hellfire variant, she doesn't have a little dragon.
Yeah.
Where's her little dragon?
I think he's dead.
Don't you say that.
I mean, I think
You
he's.
don't just throw that out there.
I think
You need to warn me when you're going to
he's
tell me that.
asleep back at her house after a large meal, and he's resting.
I like the little purple dragon. He's cute.
Anyway, here's a homage to the original Days of Future Past, issue 41, I believe. It was just Wolverine and Kitty. Storm and Colossus have been added for this one. Obviously, this is a Liefeld. Do you know how we know?
No feet.
There's one foot. One very strange foot from Storm.
Not that strange a foot.
It is
It's a very
misproportioned.
skinny ankle. It's a dangerously
Ankle
skinny
bones are
ankle.
wider than the foot.
Alright, it's a bit of an iffy foot.
Thank you. I love
That,
Rob Liefeld. His art is amazing. Obviously, he gave the world Deadpool. But man, someone please teach him how to draw feet. Please.
where's the fact that just above that ankle, that lower shin bone, is skinnier than her wrist? Like, if your leg is that skinny, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah. Again, feet. So, I think that was the end of our pull list.
That is the end of our very long pull list for this week, with like 101 variants.
And Rob Liefeld's skinny feet.
And Rob Liefeld's very skinny ankles.
Then we'll move on to the new comics of the week.
Are there any that we haven't already talked about?
No.
No.
And you've got Darth Vader. Go away, Carl. Darth Vader, issue 36.
Oh, and Ninja Turtles. The Ninja Turtles annual, #1.
And Superman Lost, I wish he fucking was, #5.
Someone's giving him a cuddle there. I assume that's Wonder Woman because of the lasso of truth.
Now we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 141. Didn't you just say Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, that's an
Oh,
annual.
it's an annual. Okay, my bad.
Star Wars Bounty Hunters,
Yeah.
#36.
Danger Street #7.
Don't walk down it alone.
Okay. Spirit World #3.
Batman Incorporated #10.
Yeah, more Die Laughing.
Oh, okay.
And I think that is Die Laughing. It might be, I don't know. We've got Something Epic #3. Wildcats #9.
Yeah, we've got Dark Ride #7. That doesn't look very nice.
We've touched on all of these.
Touchy.
Planet of the Apes, issue #4.
Star Trek #10. Ooh.
The Batman and Scooby-Doo mysteries. They're going to make Batman walk the plank.
Yeah,
I
why
do
not?
like these pirates. I can't get over this crossover. I'm sorry, but
It's like on today's weird crossovers.
yeah. And then you've got Ghost Law #3.
I still don't think it quite beats on today's episode of things I never thought I'd have to say of don't lick the door handle.
I'm not getting into that.
I genuinely had to say that to the 5-year-old today. Stop trying to eat the door handle.
And then he wonders why when someone opens the door from the other side, he gets a whack in the mouth.
Yeah. Is everyone's 5-year-olds weird or is it just ours?
No, I'm pretty sure most kids nowadays are pretty weird.
Okay.
Good job, World. You fucked them up. Anyway, you had Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer issue 14. Hellboy in Love #5.
Oh, because, everybody deserves some love, even Hellboy. Earth Divers #8 on today's weird books. I think we are getting down into the
Shit bit.
weird and wacky indie books again.
Deep
We
Cuts
have
#3.
Animal Castle Volume 2 #3. There's a pair of cuddling bunnies. Okay. In Hell We Fight. Yes. I haven't read the first one of these yet. I got it and I haven't read it yet. So I might have to read it in the next
Minute.
short while, yeah, to decide whether I am pulling this or not. Hostage or house guest, in the deepest, darkest heart of hell, three best friends have rescued a kidnapped angel. Now they have to decide what to do with her.
Oh, I'd say help her to escape so that you too can escape. You want to put it on your pull list?
I shall contemplate whether that one needs to go on the pool. I need to read the first one because I just bought it because I was really intrigued by it.
Okay, that's fair enough. So I'll put it on just as a reminder.
Okay.
And then, what would you go on?
Yeah.
You have Haunt You to the End, number 2, because I don't want to haunt you to the beginning.
You know, ghosts are they're not going to give up.
No,
They have nothing else to do with their time,
that
so
is
they
true.
might as well haunt you.
Then Star Signs, number 3, and Star Trek, the motion picture Echoes, number 3.
Yeah, we are definitely getting down into the weird and wacky indie books now.
Yeah. We've got The Lonesome Hunters, The Wolf Child.
That is
Isn't that Mowgli?
creepy. That is seriously freaking creepy.
Looney Tunes 273 to get your
That's less
way.
creepy.
Stoneheart number 5 and Astrobots number 3. Well, that is
Yes.
creepy. That's issue number 1 as well, in case you want to give it a butch.
No, I don't. It's weird and creepy. So yeah, I feel like we don't necessarily need to read out all of these
No, I mean,
weird and wacky titles.
obviously there's a lot of people
Yes.
that
Oh
will
look,
go
there's
through.
Sven Gulli. He's right the way down here.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that will look on here themselves and hopefully agree with most of us, but
Oh,
yeah,
we've got a Rick and Morty, Heart of Rickness number 1 for the Rick and Morty fans out there.
definitely dropping into the shit list now.
Yep. We Wicked Ones. Ooh.
Okay.
Now, they make it sound like it's a bad guy thing, and then they have a really pretty cover. So
Yeah,
maybe it's about witches or something.
probably.
Oh, look, and talking of witches, Midnight Western Theatre Witch Trial number 1. Oh, Grim Universe presents Sleeping Beauty, the Nightmare Queen number 1. Yep, definitely in the weird and wackies. Oh, look, more Big Ethel.
Every week.
And Be My Villain.
Okay.
You
Everyone
are
need
my
to kill.
villain.
Oh, thanks. I definitely think that is it from us this week. Let us know in the comments about anything we've asked you for, anything you think that we've missed out on, and anything you think we should keep an eye out for. But thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.